hi. What's going
Hi,
on?
hi, hi.
Everything okay?
Out of character, visually, you would see that he looks like he has been beat up, and his entire right side looks slightly fried because he got
Oh,
struck by lightning.
oh, are you good?
This boy is not okay. The reason I haven't said he's passed out is because I didn't die.
Oh,
Because I have extra hearts.
oh, uh, are you good? Do you need to sit down for a moment? Yeah, come on, come on. Here, take a seat. What happened?
That lot.
A lot.
I don't want. I don't want to. I don't want to just dump. I came to talk to you about what we arranged.
Uh,
About your world.
mm-hmm. Uh, Wait, who were, what? Okay, mind repeating that? I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. I came to just talk about your world.
My world. Uh, did you
Yeah,
did you get the injuries like checked out? Or you?
uh, Sky healed and I upset Kodiak. Won't go back.
Oh,
Can't go. No, won't go back.
oh, oh dear.
It's my fault. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I
I
mean, if you like want to go back and apologize at some point, like I wouldn't mind accompanying.
a character. Can I quickly make a copy of the Geistis book? If it wants to double check something, I'm just gonna send them a screenshot.
The
The
which
new one.
the new one, the new book?
My name, the one that they actually wrote their name in.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you asking? Wait, I
Well,
don't think I have it, do I?
you should.
Oh, the one that you got from the offering?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on, let me just.
I don't have it. I made a copy, I remember, and I gave that to
Oh, this.
Patches. I want to see if Ella can just come
Hmm.
over. They want to double check something.
Hmm.
Both ways, I can't read this in character.
Yeah, I still have to translate
Still
it.
don't understand what the fuck that says.
What the 1984? 1984? Oh no. I don't know what happened in 1984. I know what happened in 1987.
Kind of sick, kind of sick. Great lore, scuff
Uh,
lore. Oh, here you go.
Hello, thank you.
Hello, you can double check what you want. Alright,
okay.
thank you.
Okay,
I'll
thank
send it to
you.
you back. Bye bye, bye bye.
I'll be
Oh,
fine.
I'll put that away. That's a.
Yummy.
No, no, no.
Anyways,
Yeah.
back
Back
to
in here.
Lucky.
Back to it. Okay, so you just want to talk about my world more?
Yeah, I was interested. I
Hmm.
wanted to come earlier.
Yeah, I gotcha.
A lot happened.
Yeah.
God struck me with lightning because Coco, and I was like, I
Oh,
kind of don't feel good. I gotta just
oh.
go talk to Ori. Now I'm here.
Okay.
I wanted to listen in for you because you were here crocheting. I was
Yeah.
like, ooh, Ori's gonna be interested in what happens, and then I got struck by multiple times,
Oh,
and now we're here.
I see. Wow. Okay. So God could be okay. That's interesting. Uh, yeah. I was just sitting here. But anyways, um, well, what do you wanna learn? Like anything specific? Like anything about the world in general, like anything specific about the world, or just like anything general, that sort of thing. Oh.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Habit.
No, it's alright.
Just anything is very different. What was your like favorite, area or part of it?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna sound pretty biased. Um, well, it's my hometown, or well, home city of it's called Hope City. It's very even though it sounds very, very common. Hope City was just a place that was created during a period in time known as the War of Witches. Um, which was to pretty much dial it down, the War of Witches was a bunch of these very dark mages that came from the Nightmare Forest, trying to bring back a locked up god by the name of Hertho. He is the god of destruction and chaos. Well, calamity specifically, but he would have been the bringer of the end of Cedia, if the heroes didn't defeat them. But Hope City was a sort of place created to protect the people, as a last hope, supposedly, if things were to go wrong. But I've lived there for a really long time. Yeah, even like before, like a while for like even before I turned 18, and decided to don't mind the fart that happened. That was Walnut. He's upstairs. Even before I turned 18 and actually went out into Celia further beyond my home. Oh wow, okay. Uh really keeping those in there. But yeah, Hope City has been wow. They that
They're really at it today.
they're really at it today. Yeah, there goes another one. Anyways, so pretty much Hope City has been one of my favorite places, but if I'm not being biased, I guess another good area that I like is a place called Castle Guard. It's where the hero group known as the Peacekeepers reside in, and it's like this like generally like decently sized like a settlement, I guess, but it's acts as like not only a place for people who want absolute protection, uh, but a place where you don't need to worry about like corrupted figures or dangerous individuals. It's fairly nice over there. Um, and I believe like Castle Guard was where I uh took the compass that I found, because I came here because of like a compass that I found that brought me here to Gudrun. Um, I was standing on the dock whenever I just saw that it kept pointing eastward. Uh, so I came from like the west of Gudrun. So I didn't notice the spikes that were there though. It's like they just weren't there whenever I came in, but then were. I don't know. I just don't remember passing by them, which was strange. But in any case, Castle Guard, if I'm not being biased, is a personal favorite place of mine. Yeah. Anything else you want to learn?
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the sections you missed?
What was that?
Is that what you missed?
Uh, my home? Or...
Yeah. Little castle garden and all that.
Yeah, I mean, of course I do miss my home and, like, everyone else there. But I wanted to, go out beyond home, see what's there, figure out, like, the mystery of the compass. Um, and you know, just see if I can meet other newer individuals, like get to see different cultures and what have you. And it's been fascinating, really. I've been like I was communicating with Moors a lot about it, and they seem to be well, yeah, she seems to be really intrigued by well, what's going on back in my home too. Um, it's just a lot of there's just a lot of stuff going on in Syria. um, but I was not I was not a part of the whole like peacekeeper like hero group that was there. I know of them, but they have had their leaders through the decades, I suppose. They've been around for a really long time. Um, and there's a lot of details into them too, because they've cycled between different leaders, maintaining the same vibe for like ages. Um, I believe I did communicate with one of them though. Um, pardon the rambling, of course. I don't
I
want.
asked
Mm-hmm.
one.
Oh,
Ah, yes. One sec.
oh, yeah. EP time?
I
Oh,
asked Max to call me out when I go eat.
oh, okay. Do you need to go? 5 minutes, finish all retreat piece. Okay. I could go a little bit into the peacekeepers, if you want.
I've been waiting for like since after Kodak. I was like, I'm gonna go meet Truly, and then I was like, oh,
God.
Truly, because you weren't on. I was like, oh, Truly's in. Oh, I'll just wait for Truly. Then Adja fucking appears. I get struck by lightning, and I was like, I can't move.
Huh.
Kai's like, was like had to like sit still, being like, what the fuck do I do? Do I feel half of my body? No. Anyways, continue.
Yeah. So, okay, to go into the little bits of detail. So the peacekeepers were created long before the War of the Witches. Well, not really long, more so a little bit before, a little bit after. The details are a little bit mixed up, but uh, the War of the Witches caused, you know, catastrophe amongst Cedia, and it was then that a party of adventurers called the Peacekeepers were gathered, consisting of a swordsman by the name of the Grey. They each have titles, but his real name is Stephen Homicer. His brother, the archer, Henry Homicer, a mage known as the Witch, aka Octavia Applegate, which I have gotten to meet before in order to solve a case. Aligning with something I'm more than likely going to bring up in a moment. A sort of bard known as the Sailor, or a pigfolk man by the name of Wyland the 57th. Pigfolks being more conscious pigs that stand on 2 feet. And then
Okay.
yeah, their pigfolk, from what I've heard, are very specific to Cedia, so they're more commonly found there. And then there's their leader at the time, anyways, called the Bear. But his real name is Frederick Bear. He's a barbarian, from what I've heard.
Ah.
And however, towards the end of their of the conflict with the War of the Witches, as it concluded, and I've managed to figure this out myself. There was a curse that was put on the bear to have him grow hostile, and it was a really high level spell. Very difficult to even get rid of. Not even the witch could be able to undo the spell. So he was imprisoned in a ruby gem to make sure that he doesn't bring any sort of violence. And the reason why the spell was put onto the bear was because the head mage, the head dark mage, I believe. I believe they called them the darkened mage. put the curse on the bear to continue the chaos past their final breath. In order and also in order to unleash Hertho to bring imminent destruction to the entirety of Cedia. Um, and so with that, Tavi imprisoned him. But after the war, Dave continued to sort of have a sort of influence, especially during the time when Blackreach, the Kingdom of Blackreach, their queen, Queen Illyria Melmount, was proven to be very highly corruptive. Um, and so and they're still very much around to this day. They just have a different leader. Um, I believe they've went through a lot of leaders. Some of the leaders did pass. Other leaders have just like retired or they're doing their own thing, or what have you. Let me just see, because there was obviously the five that I mentioned, and one of them is currently still imprisoned. I believe the witch is still trying to figure out a way to get the curse off of him, but it's really difficult. There's been the architect, who I believe is deceased. The Shield Maiden, uh the architect being called Gavin Olin. He's a dwarf. Vivian Corvus, the Shield Maiden, who is a drow, like, cleric. The lumberman, Kevin Bardiche, I believe he was a druid, from what I've heard. Xavier Penn, the cartographer, he's like a gnome, but he's also, like, one of the rangers sort of people, like, the people who use, like, bows and stuff. The gladiator, who is a slime folk, actually, like a slime person, by the name of Brennan Gold Cameron. And then there was Sylvia Infin, known as the Dragon, who is like this half dragon, half elf woman. She's a sorcerer. And the rest of those are, I believe, are alive to this day. But then there's the actual current leaders. There's the alchemist, who is Prince Gabriel Green of Greenhaven, which is like a sort of magical civilization connected to Neuropathy, who is the goddess of creation and life. There's William Andrew Carter, who is a demolition man, I would say.
William Andrew Carter?
Yeah, William Andrew Carter.
That's a name.
It they keep the middle name for some reason. I'm not sure why. But he's like their demolition man. And then there's Bo Finley, who is the tinkerer. He's like this sort of artificer in a sense. And of course, surprisingly, I will say time hasn't really passed too much since the adventuring party of the original Peacekeepers was created. So Stephen Homicer, the swordsman, or well known as the Grey, is still very much alive. And there was one more. I've heard that she was more undercover than anything. Believe they called her the Blacksmith, aka Gertrude Boston. Sort of like an undercover agent during the time whenever Queen Lyra Melmount was still reigning, trying to take over the entirety of Cedia to also bring Hertho back, which was a concern, but the problem has been dealt with. Not by me though. That's an entirely different thing. But yeah, the Peacekeepers are still around. They're still making sure that Cedia is well protected. And I believe Blackreach is trying to find a new. Well, actually, no. Bo was the son to the queen, so I think he's technically king of Blackreach now. It's really complicated. But yeah, I believe that's everything about the Peacekeepers that I know about. They're just a really big name all over Cedia. Apologies for the yapping.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to learn.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm glad someone's interested in the world that I come from. Well, the land that I come from. We're technically still in my world. Um, but yeah,
Hey,
uh, you you doing okay? I don't like if you need to like pass out here, I don't mind.
yeah. Do you mind if I stay over? Ori? I
Yeah, of course.
suddenly smell sulfur
Ooh.
salts.
Oh,
I feel kind of tired. For context, his hair that's usually like the ink moving, it's completely and
oh.
has been stagnant the entire time.
Yeah,
Like it
okay.
has not changed color or
Ooh.
it has literally frozen in place. I didn't write this because people were doing lore, but I
Yeah,
wanted to tell you like
yeah,
before it.
yeah. Okay. I would say I'm not a doctor, but I will say probably get some rest. I could maybe see if medic could be around to help. Um, whenever you like wake up again, but if you're like need to like get some rest after that and like let your body rest out, that'll hopefully help as well.
Yeah, is it okay if I stay over?
Yeah, of course. You're more than welcome to. We have some blankets downstairs. Let me see. Unless they're in my actual storage, in which case that's a completely different thing. There we go.
It's okay.
Nope, nope, you're under my care blanket. There you go.
Hong Shu me.
Hung shoo me. Go to
Hold
bed.
on. I am gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. There.
Biggie Bruce, Biggie Bruce. Hmm.
Mm,
Oh, hello there. You're the one with the fish, yes?
mm,
Uh,
yeah.
you said 2 coins?
Per crate. Yeah.
Alright. Go. Alright.
Mm,
Thank you much. I've done what you mentioned over the radio as well, so, they're soaking, in a saltwater bath currently.
mm. Did you include the ink?
Yep.
Good.
Well,
Lightning burns like that don't feel easy. Granted,
yeah.
I've never had to deal with them myself, but
Mm-hmm. I can only imagine.
oh, I've been struck before, but it's more just it doesn't affect me.
Is it 'cause you're of, lightning dragon lineage?
Hmm.
Well, I've met a couple, so no, I wouldn't say I've been struck by lightning myself, though I don't think I would want to find out.
Most say the feeling is unpleasant, or they die.
Yeah, I don't want to test, my capabilities against lightning.
Hmm.
Well, thank you kindly for this. I'll definitely put this card to good use. I'm sure that, Kai would like this as well.
That's their name.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Well, their last name, by technicality, but that's what everyone calls them by.
Fair enough. I can understand that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go see if they're hungry, so thank you kindly for this.
Mm.
Alright, you take
If
care
you ever
now.
need it again,
Hmm?
just ask for me.
Of course.
Dima.
Dima, got it.
Dima.
Orion.
Mm.
Alright, take care. There you go. I only read your
Yeah.
message a little bit late. That's okay. That's alright. I have the asphalt sprint effect for some reason. And I don't know why. That's weird. Okay. Anyways. Salmon okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see here. I gotta make sure that I know the crafting recipe for this. Salmon. Grilled salmon. Okay. Bowl's fine. Alright. Boop, boop. Does order not matter? The order doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, there you go. Hey, take a seat. Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
There you go. Let me see if I could get a salad for myself. Hold on. Okay. You want something to drink too? Sorry, I didn't ask.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Let's see here. That. Okay. With that, I have a little more bowl. That should be a... What was the last thing? It was tomato. And... Alright. Don't mind Glorbo there. I promise he doesn't bite. The little creature down here.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, this one decided to follow me out of Silencia. And he's been with me since. So if you pick up a enchanted book... A weird fucking dog. So if you pick up an enchantment book, dispose of that. I don't think...
Yeah, fair enough.
Dear God. Anyways, how have you been doing? You doing okay?
Yeah, I've been doing fine.
God's here watching us.
Yeah,
I
guys
saw the
watching
part-
the
I saw the
They do that
particles
sometimes.
briefly there.
The guys sometimes do that.
Yeah, I mean, not the first time.
But
That's definitely happened before. But yeah, you doing okay?
yeah.
How's your arm
I-
doing, by the way? I mean, you said it got damaged.
Yeah, I kind of banged it up a bit earlier training, so I just
Uh,
fixed it up really quickly.
Okay. I was
Well,
gonna
I say
ask-
quickly, but it took me an entire day. Normally, it takes a few days, so.
Mhm. And have you been giving yourself some time to rest as well?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, that's good. Well,
What about you, detective?
oh, well, I did get sleep, though, Kai is currently sleeping downstairs. Well, speaking of the aforementioned enchantment book, Kai's sleeping downstairs because apparently, a god by the name of Aja, I think, came back.
Mhm.
And they said that he got pissed off at Coco, and
Mhm.
Kai was in the line of fire, I guess, and got struck by lightning. So,
Huh. Yeah, my brother probably won't take too kindly to that. But...
yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm currently, cause I'm trying to make sure that they're alright. I'm having them like stay in like a little like bath, with like salt water in it, cause
Yeah, that's probably the best.
yeah, what was his name again? It was that Lightning Dragonborn. I forgot his name. He just stopped by
don't know.
and gave me fish. But in any case, he told me to do that along with what Kodiak is. But apparently, Kai and Kodiak got off on the wrong foot today. So Kai was a little bit scared to approach Kodiak, so they came to me instead. Even though
I see.
I'm not really medically inclined. It's not really my sort of thing to be taken care of. But they trusted me regardless. So, which was
Well,
felt
I mean,
nice.
that's a good thing. You're a very trustworthy individual.
Well, I mean, I certainly do try my best here. I know things are tense as of late, so I try
Yeah.
my best to be there for whenever people need me most. He,
I think that's a good thing.
yeah. I'm still even trying to get myself settled properly, I would say,
Hmm.
because gonna be honest, I got put on the job right off the bat. Um, like
Yeah.
what? Second day I was here, and Coco called me for a murder case,
Yeah.
which was very sudden, I guess, right off the bat.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah, but other than that, been trying to properly adjust. I know the two individuals that I came here with, Wilhelm and Spock. They're good compatriots of mine.
Yeah.
They're out doing their own thing currently. So
That's good.
yeah. So even though it was a little bit of a hectic start to my day, managed to help as much as I can with Kai. Because I'm one of very few that can understand them properly.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Their language is actually pretty easy to pick up, I would say.
Mhm.
I've come to be very proficient in a handful of languages during my time.
Well, I mean, that's a good skill to have, I suppose.
Yeah. Well,
Especially, well, I mean, I guess it's easy for someone as smart as you.
ow. Never got okay. Thanks, Clorbo. That is. Hold on, let me put these away. Hold on. I have an entire barrel dedicated to the enchantment books Glorbo picked up. The worst part is I can't pick them up myself. I don't know why. Why can't
This
I?
mother, he just shits out enchantment books. It's glorious.
It's glorious, but we can't use them. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Well, I mean, you can
traded in
sell
for
them.
money. Wait,
Yeah, you can just sell them.
wait, where can you sell them?
The professor. I'm pretty
Damn,
sure he
okay.
takes it, but
Oh.
it's like not the most effective form of making money, but it's money regardless.
Well, okay, yeah, I'll take that. It's a little bit of a break from the sweet berry cookies and potato things I've been doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been crazy. It's all I can describe my time
Mhm.
here so far. I even have yet to do anything about the compass that I came here with.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't think I really gotten to explain that to you at all. The compass, I mean. Don't worry about Walnut, he does that. I was literally talking with Kai earlier, and it farted like 4 times in a row.
That's
I don't know. Capybaras, we haven't had capybaras back at where I came from, so
capybaras are elusive creatures.
they're certainly something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I came here because this compass, and I've become knowledgeable in a lot of magic over my time.
Mhm.
I say that, but I'm like 25 years old. Regardless, I've been doing this for a while, and this sort of compass emanates or emits divine magic, but nothing from the pantheon back at home.
Mm.
And the pantheon is very limited compared to the gods here.
Yeah, fair
There
enough.
are a lot more than what I thought would be here.
Yeah,
But hmm?
you can ask around. Some of the gods will probably have something for
Yeah, I was asking Moors about it. Said that they might be able to have like find some information.
you. Hmm.
When they can, of course. Uh, though I don't think I would be solving this extremely quickly.
Yeah.
It is interesting. And I noticed something was off, and I guess they, well, Moore said that I had the right to think that there's more to this compass than what meets the eye. So,
Yeah.
it's another mystery for me to solve. But I suppose at my own pace, compared
Yeah.
to,
Don't rush things, you know. It's always good to take things slow.
yeah. I ironic considering that I am an ostrich, but
Well, I'm a wolf, and you don't see me, you know, pissing on trees and shit.
my sorry, that got me a little bit. Apologies.
No, I was hoping to make you laugh with that one.
I'm very easy to my humor is very easy to get, I would say.
Yeah, that's fair.
Despite the, I don't know, sophisticated looking appearance, I guess. I do.
I mean,
Hmm?
the little vest is nice on you, so.
Yeah. My mom stitched me this, actually.
It's nice of her.
She was actually the one that got me into crochet. I feel like I mentioned this yesterday, though.
You did, yes.
Okay, I thought so. I'm a bit of a yapper. If anyone gets me talking, then I talk for a while until they don't want to listen to me.
I'm willing to listen for as long as you talk.
Well,
I mean, me personally, I don't do much talking.
and that's completely fine. I don't mind, you not being able to. Okay.
No.
Thanks, Glorbo.
Lurbo's putting in the work.
He's putting in the work. That's an accuracy too. Enchantment book. Wow. You're putting in the hard work there, buddy. Good job. But yeah, I don't mind if you don't feel like talking. I don't mind it at all. Just as long as you don't mind me yapping.
I do not.
Well, I could yap a lot about Cedia, the place that I came from.
I mean, if you want.
I mean, do you mind? Or do you want to hear it?
I mean, I don't mind.
Great, because you're the second person. The other one's Kai, and I was surprised that Kai wanted to learn a lot more. Actually,
Holy shit, Glorbo, you're putting in
that's
so
a
much.
Nightblood! Hello, would you like to destroy some evil today? Huh? Okay. Wow, alright. But yeah.
That's interesting.
I don't know. That's a new one that I've never knew about.
Maybe the professor will be able to help you with that one.
Maybe the professor will be able to help me with that one. Because that has no absolute description. In any case, Cedia, oh god, where should I start? Cedia has a lot to offer about it. I mean, it's called that because its lands are so, like, fertile, like, it has, like, the best and richest soil, that it's great for farming. Like, I believe the original, like, pilgrims, that came to Cedia, like, called it that because of its fertile ground. And basically, okay, it goes into a little bit of the pantheon, that, is there, and there's 5 main ones. There's, Norapathy, who is, the goddess of life and creation. Very maternal, sort of, god, but, you know, she has her bits of wisdom in there as well. There's Hertho, who is the god of destruction and calamity, though he's currently locked up, because he almost brought the end of Cedia plenty of times.
Interesting.
We've had a war or two that has happened because of Hertho trying to cause destruction and bring about the undead as well. Yeah. And then there's Amel, who is the goddess of war and resolution. So she's not, like, from what I've heard, she's not the whole, like, I want to fight constantly type of god. More so just, like, she's there whenever conflict arises and aims for a resolution to it. And typically fighters at Cedia would follow her if they wish to become proper warriors out in battle. But there's that one. There's Levos, who is the god of harvest and cultivation. Okay, thanks, Lorbo. It's not even just like farming with Levos. It's more so just like anything of like the arts or the craft, pretty much. So most of the common folk back at home tend to follow him. And then there's Septum, who is the god of magic and order. So most of the mages, the warlocks, any sorcerers would tend to follow them if they require any sort of magical knowledge, or if they're like a lawmaker trying to bring some sort of order into the chaos of the world. But we also have like these sort of not necessarily minor gods per se. They're more so what we call pseudo gods, which is basically mortals who became a part of the divine.
Interesting.
Yeah, we only have two though. One is someone that my mother actually follows. Her name is the Duchess. And she is the pseudo god of death, actually. It's probably why I gravitated towards Moors whenever I came here.
Fair enough.
Because my sisters and I would follow some of the practices that my mother would follow. I'm gonna have a lot of these. Hold on, let me see if I can move him. Lorbo, can you come over here and not bite him, please? Nope, he's biting him. Okay, nope, sit.
You gonna keep biting me?
Note to self, he will bite outside of the city. Okay. Good to know.
Oh, no, they bite me inside of the city, too. They just ate me.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
That's right, because you take, like, double damage from,
Yeah, so they're actually able to hurt me.
They're actually able to hurt. Okay. Good to know. I'll make sure to not stand him up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's,
What the fuck did you shit out now? What?
What? Oh, that's still an enchantment book.
Increase harness wins to give us a boost when using. Okay, well.
I'll put those away, because I am more than likely gonna give this to the professor later. Sell the goods. But, yeah. And then there's, one more. He doesn't have a name, more like a title. He's known as the Message Man, who is a pseudo-god of truths and secrets. So, there's a thing back at home where we have a sort of very quick and immediate delivery system. Very magical. Basically, you stand at a door, you knock a certain pattern, and then the Message Man appears. He's not hostile, but it seems as though, from some of the research that I've done into this god in particular, he's not a regular individual. He pretty much tries to uncover the secrets and truths that most people tend to hide. And he's kind of like how that alchemist is. Sometimes you could just bargain for that information to see if he knows anything. So no one's sure how he or the Duchess got their divinity, but it was sometime like long time ago that they've acquired their divinity. So very much still a mystery to everyone. I don't think even they would tell us. But in any case, Cedia, obviously I've been living there for the majority of my life, but I've been around the entirety of Cedia, due to my investigations, quite honestly. So people came here for their, mainly for farming, but then it adapted and grew into different areas. And then a couple decades ago, there was a war that happened. It was called the War of Witches. And pretty much, there's a forest down in the southwest part of Syria, in the state of Vordon. It's a forest known as the Nightmare Forest or the Darkened Forest. Basically, there is a sort of cult of witches and mages that were trying to bring back Hertho, this god of destruction, because they think there's an imbalance in life and death, and so they wanted to cause more destruction to supposedly bring that balance back, which it was causing more harm than good. And so back whenever that started, a group of adventurers gathered. And this is like one of the most popular and also relevant legends that there is in Syria. This group of party members are known as the Peacekeepers, and they're still around to this day, though their leaders have changed since. And so there were 5 of them. There was a barbarian by the name of the Bear, who is the leader. A sort of, I believe it was a drow witch, or an eldrin. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's a type of elf, by the name, who is a witch, by the name of Octavia Applegate. Went by the title of the witch, obviously. And then there were 2 brothers, a swordsman and an archer, Stephen and Henry Homicer. And then there was this a pig folk, which is pretty obvious as to what that is. He was a bard, known as the Sailor by the name of Wyland the 57th. Yeah, naming conventions for pig folk pretty much is just like, oh, so say there's like a Wyland the first, and then your kid's name is the second, and then their kid's the third, and on and on and on. They have no last name, pretty much no last name at all. But in any case, they were the party that managed to help defeat the Darkened Mages. However, whenever the fight concluded, and at the last breath of the head mage of that cult, they put a curse on the bear to continue the chaos and destruction past their final breath. And the bear started attacking his own party. And so the witch encased him and imprisoned him in a ruby gem to make sure that he doesn't bring any further harm to not only them, but the people of Syria as well. And this is one of the cases that I figured out. Because at first, back then, they didn't know why he suddenly lashed out at them. They weren't really able to identify it at the time. And so, Octavia called upon me for my help, since I have some knowledge in magical records and hidden labyrinths that could have any more information on this sort of curse. Sort of curse? Mixing my words up. There's a lot of cases that I ended up solving, but over the time, after the conflict, peacekeepers kept on changing their leaders. Some stepped down, some unfortunately died, and others sort of just grew into that role. Like, they were trained to be in that role. And a few years ago, actually, there once was a queen in the state of Blackreach. There was a queen. Her name is Queen Lyria Melmount, and she is, or was theoretically, the descendant of one of these mages that was bringing chaos. And so, secretly, as she was the ruler of Blackreach, she was trying to take over the entirety of Syria and put it under her one rule, so that she could manage to bring back Hertho again. And she was very close, I would say. Syria almost got completely destroyed, but the peacekeepers did manage to step in and defeat her in time. And so her son, who is actually one of the current peacekeeper leaders, is the king of Blackreach, if I recall correctly. I don't really go to Blackreach a whole lot. And so, we're at a moment of peace right now, and my sisters and I, like my family and I, have been through like this moment of conflict and a world-ending sort of debacle. But thank goodness everything's okay.
Yeah.
I think my dad was still out in investigations, because he too is a detective. Yeah.
Fair enough. Taking after your dad, that's pretty noble.
Well, I looked up to him a lot. He's a very good man, I would say. Stubborn, but very good.
Fair enough.
My older sister gets his stubbornness though.
Hmm.
But in any case, oh gosh, I've touched upon a lot of points. I've touched
That's
upon a
okay.
lot of it, but yeah, it's sort of just like, man, I'm losing my words.
Take your time.
Perhaps I was talking a little bit too fast. But okay, rolling it back. Peacekeepers save the entirety of Cedia. But there were a couple of cases that I was handling, including the one that I just mentioned. There's a good handful of them that was pretty noticeable. During a time in the state of Verdun, there was a case where children were suddenly going missing. And apparently there were still some of the cultists left. And so they were trying to like kidnap children to turn them into vessels. Thank goodness.
Yeah, that's a recurring theme apparently.
Yeah. My investigative partner Wilhelm and I managed to handle that one. Though we did have to enlist the help of some peacekeeper members, not one of the leaders, but some of their members that they have in Castle Guard, which is actually
fair enough.
Yeah, which is actually pretty close to my home. In Hope City. Which Hope City was the protective lands during the war. It was created to protect people from the conflicts that were arising during the initial War of Witches. But in any case, there was also I guess a third one that was more notable in terms of my resume of completed cases, is the Battle Dome in Saktan. So it's gonna get a little bit into some touchy subjects, but Saktan is a slavery town, and they kidnap and enslave low-life criminals and the lower class. So anyone that's like homeless or anything like that, even kids as well. Actually found like the thing that started me searching, like going further into this, was this fire genasi child who managed to find an owl bear in the forest coming to me for help. And so the Battle Dome is where they take these people and force them to fight each other to the death. And I would say this is probably my biggest case, because the Battle Dome has been a big problem for many years now, maybe even like decades to centuries. It was basically ran by like the higher class, but it was like an underground system. And the higher class were finding any of these homeless people, hiring people to capture them, and then using them in these battle domes, for entertainment purposes, for like gambling and all that. So it was a very long case. It took me a couple of months, almost to a year, to complete, because their traces were almost like transparent. Like you can't find anything unless there's that one loose end. that leads you to figuring out more of their operations, who's running it and all.
Mhm.
And actually, one of the heads of the Battle Dome was secretly a High Council member to Lyria Melmount, who was the former queen. So those connecting pieces there, I managed to give that information to the peacekeepers who were trying to stop Queen Lyria from
Mhm.
her tyranny. But the Battle Dome is now like dismantled. And I know my older sister Vivian was trying to get more people, like make a sort of like organization to help those like low life people to get back on their feet
Mm.
pretty much, especially since, you know, I'm here now. um but yeah, that one was one of my bigger cases that I've handled. And of course, I've done like plenty of smaller cases as well, and like stuff like murder.
Mhm.
I've seen quite a lot, and it's kept me on my toes. It's kept me very alert a lot of the times. But uh, over the times I've come to try and balance out that whole like being in constant stressing scenarios to trying to wind down from it. And it's something that my father had to teach me. Cause of course he too has been doing investigations as well. Um and he knew a thing or two about keeping up a healthy mental state, so just so that, you know, it doesn't bring me into a very very low place that won't be fun. um but I'm trying to get better at it. It's still something I'm working on. uh Sorry if oh